This June, I had my Make a Wish trip to the Montreal Grand Prix. I would like to thank everybody involved with making this wish possible. The first thing I want to talk about is my wish reveal. That, onto itself, could have been my wish granted. It was such an amazing experience to see all these fancy cars come into my driveway and my cul-de-sac to deliver a wish box of goodies and just announce my wish. And thank you to all those drivers who came that day. It just made me so much more excited for my wish that it I can't even find words. It was just made me so much more excited for my wish, and all the neighbors enjoyed it. And again, thank you for coming, and thank you for staying too. Like, when I knew a little bit of what was going to happen in advance, but it just blew me away what actually happened that day. I think I'll put a picture of it somewhere up here. Um, but yeah, it just blew me away, everything that happened that day, and made me so much more excited. And thank you to everybody who came, and thank you for staying and talking with me and just getting me more excited about the wish that was coming the next week. I should get on to talking about the wish itself. I'll try and make it quick because I could honestly talk about hours just about it. So I'll try and make it quick here for the sake of your attention span. But the first day was by far the best day. That was the Thursday of the weekend. So before any racing action was going on, um, all the Make a Wish families that went got to go to the paddock, and I suppose I'll just give you a list of everything that we did. The first thing that we did was a tour of the pit lane, which was, or not a tour of the pit lane, sorry, a walk of the pit lane, which was just an amazing experience to see all the cars just lined up against in the garages and the pit walls right beside us, just walking where the cars drive. Like, that was phenomenal. I'll probably put pictures. I took so many pictures at that time. But after that, we were able to go around back to where the hospitality houses were and where the garage entrances are. And they're just like, no, it was only us. Like, at the time, I don't think I realized how exclusive it was, but now looking back on it, like, I just, I can't express how, like, special I suppose that made me feel, being really the only ones there other than team personnel, media personnel, and the drivers. Speaking of, we ran into, or not, we ran into, some of the drivers were just walking there, like it was an everyday. I actually got some autographs of some with some of the autographs of some of the drivers and took pictures with them just by happenstance. Just they were walking by, and they were so kind to give some time out of their day to stop and take a picture with me. Furthermore, this wasn't even the scheduled programming that Make a Wish organized. The scheduled programming was a garage tour, a tour of the garage of the Williams garage and the Mercedes garage, which I think it's hard to pick a favorite, but I think that was my favorite part just because of like how much I learned there and just seeing all the workings of behind the scenes and everybody at F1, at Make Wish, at everybody involved with this, which is so welcoming, and I felt very comfortable there, even though I really shouldn't have been. This, like, I'm just a random person. I don't know why that I was comfortable there, but yeah, I was very comfortable there and learned so much, and everybody was so generous around the track and just during this experience, and showing cool opportunities and all that. We also got a meet and greet with Liam Lawson, which was just phenomenal. And thank you to organizing that. Thank you for taking your time to just spend time with us, Liam Lawson, and just, yeah, it was just amazing. I could talk about this for hours, but that was the Thursday. Friday was the first time that I ever saw a F1 car live in person, and it was just so amazing to see that. Um, And then Sunday, race day, where we were seated, I'm sure I'll, again, put a picture, but where we were seated is right at the hairpin. I believe it was turn 10. So, first time that Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris came wheel to wheel on even tires, or relatively even tires, on track was right in front of our corner. And as they came out is where they had their first incident, crashing together, which, again, I don't love seeing a crash, but just being there for such a historic moment in the championship, being right there, seeing it happen was so amazing. I, I couldn't find words in the moment. I can hardly find words now to explain it. It was just such an amazing experience. And again, like I could talk about it for hours, but yeah, thank you again for giving this opportunity and making it such an amazing experience. My wish trip truly was a once in a lifetime experience. And every time that I relive the story, relive the trip, telling a friend or a family member about it, I just buzz with excitement again. I am now even. My love for F1 is only growing too. Being there in person was just so amazing. And again, I cannot reiterate this enough. Thank you to everybody involved making this wish possible. It truly was a wish fulfilled.